That's all I know.
I think you guys are thinking about percent of change.
Yeah.
That's in the next lesson. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. What else we got?
Discount orders sale.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. You don't have to do this by proportions. This summer when I taught you, I didn't teach you proportions.
You could do,
Julie?
you do the 3850 times you put a decimal in front of the 30.
Good, so, okay, decimal in front of the 3, good.
And
So let's stop there. So she's taking 38.50, right? 30% off, we're gonna multiply by 0.3, move it 2 over. Okay, so let's go ahead and multiply that out first.
I don't think so how to do this, so I'm doing my shirts.
Okay, so what do we get there? 11.55. Okay, now if it's discounted, what are they gonna do with that 11.55?
Minus it to 38.
Yeah, you subtract, right? Discount, subtract, sales tax, we add it, okay? So you're gonna take the 38.50, this is the price of the shirt, and subtract off the 11.55. Okay, what did we end up with there?
26.95.
Good, $26.95 will be the new price of your shirt,
Yeah.
okay? So this summer, that's how I taught it. You can do this using proportions, but I feel like sometimes that's more confusing than just say multiply and add or subtract, okay? All right, does anybody have a question on that? Let's review this summer. All right, and let's drop down and look at example 3. Same type of problem, okay, same type of problem. An iPhone is selling for $750 and has a 7% sales tax. Okay, so what are we gonna multiply here? Be careful. Be careful, Hannah.
That's 750.7.
Not 0.7. Yeah, remember, always move it 2. Always move it 2. So you're gonna take 750 times 0.07, right? And what do we end up with?
52.50.
Very good, 52.50. No, wait, that can't be right. Oh, yeah, it's $750. Yes, it can. Okay. That's right. So if we're doing sales tax, we're going to add that amount on, right? So 750 plus the 52.50.
So with sales tax, you add.
Right, sales tax we add, discount we subtract. Okay, so sales tax add, discount subtract. And what do we end up with there?
$842.50.
Nice job, guys.
Sales price. Yeah.
Sales tax, you add, so anytime it says the word sales tax, that means you're gonna add. And then if it says anything about like getting it off or it's all just on sale, discount, you'll subtract, okay? All right, anybody else have any questions on those two? Is that kind of coming back to you from the summer a little bit, hopefully? Little, maybe? All right, we're gonna drop down now and we're gonna look at a simple interest, okay? I know we're not doing all of these, we're just kind of a little bit on a time crunch, okay? All right, simple interest formula. How many of you have a savings account that you know of? About half, okay, all right. So then you guys, if you have a savings account, they usually figure out that by simple interest, okay? Simple interest. Does anybody know a formula for simple interest? Anybody heard about it, know anything about it? Nope.
Doesn't the bank take like a certain amount, like basically $1 every year that you keep your money in there?
Yeah.
Give you money?
That's right, and all of them are a little different, they all have different setups, what bank you're at, what program you choose, all of that, what account you do. But they are gonna take, and they'll take, you'll say you put in $100, and they will give you a small percent to keep the money in the bank there, okay? So it might be 1% or whatever it is. And sometimes they figure it up quarterly, so like every 3 months, okay? Sometimes they do it yearly, it just depends, sometimes monthly. All right, so it just depends on what you've picked out or your parents have picked out for you, okay? All right, so in this case, simple interest, your formula, I equals PRT, okay? Does anybody want to take a shot at what they think I stands for? Interest, that's right, okay? So I stands for interest. So So that's how much money they're paying you to keep your bank, to keep your money there, okay? Okay, anybody know P?
Profit?
No? Good try.
Product.
Not product. Okay, it's called principal, okay? Okay, and principal is just a fancy way of your start amount, how much you're depositing. Okay, it's just a start amount. Okay? What do you guys think R probably stands for? Rate, okay. So rate, and I'm gonna put a little side note here. We're gonna wanna make sure we move. Yeah, move decimal. 2 places to the left, just like we did in sales tax and discount. Okay, so just make sure you move that decimal over. Okay? All right, and what do you think T represents?
Time.
Time, and that's going to be in years. Okay, time in years. All right, so let's kind of look at this first problem here. You deposited $840 in a savings account that earned a simple interest rate of 4.5% per year. You want to keep the money in the account for 4 years. How much interest will you earn? Okay? All right, so if I'm looking at I equals PRT, do we know I yet?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No.
840 is the what letter? What letter is 840?
The P.
The P, okay? This is P. You deposited. That's your start amount. That's what that means. So when it says deposit, that means start. Okay? That's what you're starting with. Okay? So then let's go through. What do you think? What letter is the 4.5?
Rate.
Rate. So that'll be R. That's your rate. And what about the 4 years?
T.
There's your T. Okay? The question is, how much interest? That's your I. That's what we don't know. That's what we're going to find. Okay? Yeah? So I equals, all right, what's my P?
840.
840. What's my rate?
4.5.
We'll be careful. What are we going to put?
You move it over
Oh,
to
yeah.
Move it to, so,
4.
It's
It's
0.045. Okay, right, move it 2 spots. So just keep in mind, we're going to move that 1, 2, and type in a 0. Okay? And then times, what's my time? 4. All right, so now this is calculator work at this point. So go ahead and take 840 times 0.045 times 4. And what do we end up with there?
151.
Okay, 151.2, which means what? What's that 0.2 mean? 20 cents, okay? So this is how much interest you earned in 4 years. So in your account, right, in your account you would have 840 and now you're adding another 152 to it. Does that make sense? So you're going to be just shy of $1,000 in your account now.